Welcome to the Sure Jan podcast, season 1, episode 9.
That's your favorite number.
I know, right? With Jan and
Sally Ann.
Mer.
Meh.
All right. We have just a bevy of things to talk about today, and I'm going to start this off with a peeve, okay?
Oh
And
boy,
this
I
is
love it.
a this is a legit peeve
It's
that's very timely. Because I drove by a parking lot the other day and I saw a freaking fireworks stand and I was pretty pissed off
no.
because is it not still May? Is it not May? And we're putting fireworks stands up in the brittle, dry area that we live.
I think they should be banned in California.
It's time to ban them, period. I'm just so over fireworks. I'm done.
But see, everything uses them as a fundraiser for
Yes,
funding.
I know.
And so nobody is going to vote to get rid of them.
No, of
From
course not.
churches to Little League to whatever the hell. They all use them for fundraising, which is churches using them for fundraising is hilarious to me because what are you doing with the tithing and all that kind of stuff? And you don't pay taxes, so
Mm-mm.
why can't you just because you're not making that much off of them? And I swear to God, it's a hassle.
It is. It is. It's just I don't know. It's ignorant people with materials in their hands that can ruin other people's lives and their own, and they don't have the means or ability to do the right thing. And they're holding them in their hand. They're letting their child do shit. I mean, we've all seen the fucking videos, right? The guy in the wheelchair.
They're holding them in the other hand from the one that's holding the liquor.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yeah, so I mean that's my big pet peeve right now. When I saw that, I was like, son of a bitch, unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they need to fundraise, but that's just I'm sorry.
Sell candy bars, could you?
It's past tense now. It needs to go away. I don't know
Agree.
too many people that enjoy it anymore. Let's put it that way.
Which part? The
The
the setting
fireworks
them
thing.
off.
I mean, they like seeing the big ones, but I mean, as far as being in
Sure.
the streets and shit, it's usually just people letting them off in the streets, not being cognizant of what's around them, the trees, and they're bottle rocketing in the streets, and cars are trying to go down. They've got that cone just blaring away, and then they don't even clean their shit up the next day. And there's scars on the street from it, and it's just I don't know. It's just past. My animals are gonna be in fucking shock for the next fucking 3 days.
What about the vets who have PTSD?
Yes, yes. I mean,
I
there's
mean,
so many things are affected by this, and I
negatively.
only see a few minutes of joy compared to days and hours of agony. You know what I mean? It's like fuck that, man.
I agree. I think that the larger displays that are like sponsored or shown by the city or county that gets together to do it,
Like
and
the when they used to do it at the ballpark.
yeah, yeah. Well, like here they do it across the bay. They do it like, and
Hmm.
it's freaking beautiful. They do it from
Oh
a
yeah,
boat.
I've been there for it. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah. And then it's kind of interesting. I went up into the Oakland Hills last year and just watched all the explosions everywhere. It was crazy.
Crazy.
It was
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah. And agree. I mean, my dog is deaf for God's sake, but she still is not a fan.
No, and I mean they can still feel it.
I'm just saying. No, but I agree. I just if somebody could explain to me like it's lost its meaning as well. I mean, I don't want to celebrate. There's not a lot to celebrate.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna explode something, it's gonna be a Tesla. So, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah,
Just kidding, of
exactly.
course.
Mm,
Not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Nope, not.
maybe.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you another peeve though, but it's just a car peeve that happened to me the other day, and then I'm gonna be super not appropriate. Okay. I'm gonna be Gen
Mhm.
X and say what I want anyways. Okay.
Go ahead.
Um, I was behind a car and they were driving like a complete idiot. I mean, just off the road, back on the road, slow down, speed up. I mean, no signals. And when I caught up to the car, the model was MR. And I thought, how
Oh,
apropos is that? And then I thought,
well,
oh, that's not PC. And I
we
thought,
can't say that anymore, but we can think it.
I don't care. But yeah, I thought, no, you drive like one. So yeah. But yeah,
Well,
I just thought I'd get that in. Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah. You remember
I bet
driving
they were.
on well, I think I want to say south or north on our main highway here. And you'd hit like two towns up and they had a like this little building that was kind of hidden behind all these trees, but you could see just the very top of it. It's like a little two-story building, and they had a mannequin up there.
God,
Like
I think I do remember
it was a
this.
mannequin with like a hard hat, and he was just standing up on this little platform, and he was up there for years and years and years until they finally tore that area down to build more on the freeway. But I didn't know if you remembered that or not.
I don't. I
It
want
was up there
to.
forever, that
It
mannequin, because I
sounds
remember driving by going, "What a strange place to put a freaking mannequin, man." So every time I drove by, I'd look, "Mannequin? Mannequin?" Then one day I'm driving by, "Oh shit,
oh,
building's gone."
it's gone.
Mannequin
Yeah.
and building gone. Yeah,
I
but
don't
that's the
remember
way of
that,
things around here,
but
huh?
do you remember that chicken place? Like, oh gosh, it was like Pollardville or Pollard something, Poultryville. I don't remember. It was on the right hand side or something like that, and it like had like a chicken
Oh,
place, and it
oh,
had a
were they
humongous
chickens or
chicken out front.
turkeys?
I think it was chickens.
I don't remember.
I think so. I think we're doing a great job for our listeners right
I
now.
know, right?
The guys, remember all this cool shit? No.
No.
Okay.
Hey, this is a real. I mean, we don't fucking remember.
Nope, sure don't. Okay.
Wasn't sure if you'd remember the mannequin because it was so remote and
Gosh,
you were
yeah.
younger, so you weren't driving as much as I was at that time, and it's been gone for a minute. So yeah,
Yeah, I don't
it
remember.
may have been before your drive time,
Oh, for sure. Don't remember.
but yeah.
Nope, sure don't remember
But
that. I do remember the water slides out in there's another V out like if you're
oh
going to the Bay Area. Do you remember that place? It was like an
oh
RV
yeah, you're
park and
talking
they had
about
like one they had like
yeah, it had
one
like a
water
slide and a
slide.
half. One was like
Yeah.
broken, like you'd fall off
Yeah.
the end. Yeah, I remember.
It was like one and we never went
No,
that I can recall. But yeah, that
no.
place.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Fucking for thank you. Gosh
Thank
darn
you.
it, that was driving me nuts.
I know,
Could
I
not
can't
think of
think of it. Yeah.
for not and they
I'll have
had
to
like a really
I'll have to
great little
edit it
restaurant that was
anyways. It doesn't matter. Pat myself on the back, but I'm gonna edit it out anyway. So
remember that place? Nope. Sure
nope,
don't. I
don't
think that
remember. Edit
yeah, from now on, if we
saved.
even if we do remember it, we'll just be like, we'll like have we need to have a sign where it's like I remember it, but I'm not gonna say it.
I know,
So we don't
right?
have to
I'm
say it. I
already
remember, but I'm
pissed
not
at
gonna
all
say
the
it.
editing I'm gonna have to do. We're already like what? We're 8 minutes into our podcast and I have like 12 minutes
It's
of editing already.
well,
We
you
haven't
know.
even started.
I do like the peeve though. The fireworks. That's been a fucking that's bothered me for years because California is a tinderbox anyway.
It really is.
And
It's just
then you're
fucking
gonna
desert.
like legalize everyone everywhere
Yeah.
to have
Permission to
flying
put firearms,
fire
fireworks.
things that don't just
Yes.
burn out. They're like metal, so they're gonna like
Yes.
stay hot for a while. So even if they land somewhere, they're not just gonna like out. No, they're gonna like fester and smolder and
Mm-mm-mm.
combust at some point. Yeah, it's just a terrible, terrible plan.
Yeah, well,
Oh well, what are
not
you gonna do?
good, not good. I have a whole crap load of way back today,
Come on,
but I have a
I do
movie that I
too.
watched that I did want to bring up because I remember how much I really love it. The Arrival with Charlie Sheen.
No,
The
haven't
Arrival.
seen it. The
Oh, you haven't
Arrival.
seen it? Oh, you absolutely have to see The Arrival with Charlie Sheen.
Do
It's
you want to
awesome.
put it on hold and I can go watch it and then we can talk about it?
Sure. What's the guy's name? Ron Silver. He's always an asshole.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's an asshole. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's in it too.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a good movie. It's of course aliens, but Charlie Sheen, it's probably the last movie I remember looking at Charlie Sheen and going, "Oh, he looks really good." Like he looked thick, like he was healthy, and then he
Yeah.
didn't look so good after that. But yeah, cuz he's younger. He's got his little goatee and his little crop top and he's not fat, but he's not fit. He's just thick. It's weird to see weight on Charlie Sheen. You forget how good he looks with some weight, you know.
Well, I mean, he does have some underlying health conditions
Well,
right
yes, he
now,
does. He
but
does.
yeah,
And it makes a difference, you know.
he hasn't been kind to himself,
No, no,
unfortunately.
but you know, you can take care of yourself afterwards. Robert Downey is a perfect example of that. He
Yeah.
had a lot of issues as well.
Oh, for sure.
Probably just as many, but he managed to get his shit together.
100% the comeback kid. I was just thinking about him this
He
morning.
had a big wall to climb.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was my movie that I wanted to watch. It had a girl named Terry Polo in it, and I'd never seen
I
her
remember
up until
her.
then. I just
Yeah.
loved Terry Polo. I was like, "Okay." And then, of course, there's a little kid in it that's like his little sidekick in it, and it's one of those movies that throws a twist in there, and by the end, you're like, "Oh, I did not see that coming." It's one of those too. You're like, "Holy crap."
Like, the
But
little
y
kid is actually a grown adult that's like
yeah, something like that. Yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
really, really
The
good
little
actor.
kid's actually the girl. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. No, but, I did wanna throw one TV show at you, and I was, running through the house the other day, and, I had this freaking fly I couldn't get out, and every time I'd swing, he'd miss, he'd, like, dive bomb, and I'm like, "Okay, you have skills, I'll open the door and I'll let you out." So I opened the door, and I'm like, "Come on, goddamn bug." So I'm like, "Look, Bugaloo, the Bugaloos, the Bugaloos, they're in the air and everywhere." I was like, "Oh god," I
Flying
started
high,
singing the Bugaloo theme.
flying low,
It's from
high
70 to
and free as
72.
summer
Yeah,
breeze.
yep, and then, there was Benita Bazaar was their bad guy, who was Martha Ray, who was
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal. That
Mhm.
was like the Sid and Marty Krofft days, you know what I'm saying? Like, Land of the Lost, HR
HR
Pufnstuf,
Puff and stuff.
Sigmund and the Sea Monster.
Yep.
And Family Affair, Electra Woman and Dyna Girl, which I love, which is silly, but yeah.
Electra Woman and Dinah
But
Girl.
that just shows, they'll make a show. Those guys can make a show about anything. I mean, the Bugaloos were 4 magical insects slash fairies, so they'll make a show out of anything and get us.
But it was pure and wonderful, and it was honestly, it was the first time, and this is going to sound incredibly ignorant, but I was a child. It was 1972, I was 3.
Yeah, you were a baby.
It was the first time I realized that Black people could have an English accent.
Yeah.
Because there was a black Bugaloo, and they all
Mhm.
spoke in English accents, and I was like,
Yep.
"What the what the" whatever little nasty word I used at 3, I was like, "What the heck?"
You're like,
And I
"What
was
the"
like, "That guy, even is he acting right now? That's incredible." But yeah, that's funny because I
That's so
did
funny.
love the Bugaloos.
Yeah, the
In the
Bugaloos
air
were
and
pretty
everywhere.
freaking cool.
Yeah, that was
Their little
my
shiny wings.
I don't wanna say it was my Barney because it wasn't that.
No, because they only had a couple of seasons, and I mean,
I still watched them. I was still right there front and center, as
well,
close to
it's
the TV as I could
what
get.
else was there on during those times? We only had like 4 choices, but we had good choices. I mean, it's not like we didn't have anything else to choose from. It was that or probably like the Flintstones or something
Okay, wait.
else.
Can can we go back to what you just said? You
Uh-oh.
said, "We had good choices. It's not like we had anything else to choose from." No, no, we didn't have good choices. We had 4
No,
choices.
we did.
That was it.
No,
There
but the
was
quality was a lot better. I mean, you had those 3 channels competing, they would give you some good quality stuff. Now,
well, for sure.
there's stuff on now, it's nothing but B movies, the entire thing. I'm just like, "Ugh."
Or, like, productions that have just been thrown together hella, or you have 2 of the things. It's, like, something that took 12 years to make,
Mhm.
or something that took, like we did this in 12 days with a
12
budget of
days.
$115, and you're just like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
we can all tell. We all know that."
Yeah, yeah, or they'll have something too they'll have something that they've stolen from someone else, or they'll have a remake of something that's been
Remake.
done 50 times. Yeah.
Fucking remake.
Oh, I'm sick of that
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, "Why are you remaking classic movies? Let's remake Chitty Chitty Bang Bang." Fuck off. You can't find a child catcher that's gonna scare me like that motherfucker did,
Jesus, that was a
okay?
terrible movie
There
too.
is nobody that will put the fear in me like that guy.
Alright, well, so piggybacking on that,
Mhm.
I have a way back,
Okay.
okay? TV theme shows or theme
Oh,
songs.
shit.
TV show theme songs, okay?
Mother's favorites.
So oh my gosh, this was my favorite. Between this and, jingles for commercials,
Mhm.
I used to be. I mean, it would take me a couple weeks to get my little brain back on to go on everything and had to hear it all over again, but I used to be a freaking savant for this shit. Like, I knew the theme song the minute it was a I mean, I was just like, "I know that one. Oh my god, that's" whatever. My favorite ever is The Greatest American Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Believe it or not,
Uh,
I'm walking
oh,
on
yes.
air. I never thought I could feel so free. Yep. Anyways, I wrote down some, and I would
Okay.
like to bounce them off of you.
Okay.
And then I'm sure, I am 100% sure that you're going to have quite a few as well. Because you're
All
already, I
right.
can see it already in your mouth, in your little face right there. You're already thinking of them. Okay, I'm
Hmm.
gonna, and this is in no order whatsoever. They are all amazing, all on their own, but I just wrote them down as I thought of them. Okay, are you ready? The first one I wrote down was Laverne and Shirley, Schlemiel
Schlemiel,
Schlemazel,
schlemazel.
duh.
Haas and Pepper
Um,
Incorporated.
Happy Days, Monday, Tuesday, Happy
Mm,
Days,
Thursday, Friday.
Thursday, Happy Days, Saturday. Bosom Buddies, the
Oh
the
God,
the
Tom
great
Hanks.
Billy Joel. Yeah, and then yeah, you can't find that anywhere. I'm pretty sure the all-powerful Tom Hanks has gotten it wiped from existence. But great theme song, Cheers, where
Oh yeah.
everybody knows your name. Duh. MASH had a great lead in.
Mm-hmm.
No lyrics, didn't need it. It just the minute you started to hear it, yep, you
Yeah,
knew,
you knew. First
run to
four
the
lines, you knew.
TV because MASH is on. Duh. Magnum PI,
Down,
super
down,
easy.
down, 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 down,
Yeah,
down,
that was the one
down,
I was
down,
trying to
down.
do
Yeah.
earlier, but I am horrible at that. And then, the last one I have on here is Miami Vice. It's a
Oh,
really good
Miami Vice. I
Miami
didn't like
Vice
that
kind of.
show. So.
No, it was a weird ass show, but a fucking amazing music
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
all
Absolutely.
throughout, all
I can't
throughout.
remember it, but
Yeah.
I know it was a good song.
Phil
Well,
Collins
I
did
like
music
the
with
theme to Shaft, of course, obviously.
Shaft. Shut your mouth.
Shaft. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, I mean, I remember some from when I was younger, but I remember I like it, but I couldn't recall the song. I remember the theme song to Mannix I really liked, but I
Mhm.
can't recall it right now. I know I liked it. Of course, the
Oh,
Brady Bunch theme song.
I tell Alexa to play, like, TV soundtracks from the '70s or whatever.
Yeah, things like maybe the Flintstones.
"Alexa, stop."
Oh, how funny. Set her off.
She heard me. She heard me.
Oh, I got away with it last time, but uh,
She's playing Barbie music. I don't
there
know.
are some great theme songs from
There
great
really are.
shows. I mean,
Yeah.
God, there's so many. It was almost like there was a point where if you didn't have a great theme song, nobody cared. Or they may not watch your show, but they'll hear your theme song, and then now they're gonna check out your show.
For sure. We need that strong lead in.
YouTube now.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, we're set up for YouTube now. So not video wise, that's gonna come next year. But yeah, we'll be on YouTube for the rest of this season, and then season two, we're
That's
gonna work on that.
awesome. I
Yes.
didn't know that.
Well, that's why I'm telling you now, because there's
Oh,
nothing like
okay.
knowing during a show that we're gonna
Alright.
be doing video
Alright.
next year. Well, I mean, we have technical difficulties like every day, so till we work all that stuff out,
Oh,
you know,
hmm.
our 11 listeners are gonna be super disappointed. Oh, I'm sorry, we got one more,
Oh.
12.
Oh
And you know what the
my
great
god.
thing
Welcome,
is?
welcome.
You, me, and mom have already done it. So there's
Yes. That's awesome.
so there are the people that listen to us.
That's
Uh,
fantastic.
I know, right?
Oh my
It's a thing
god.
of beauty.
So, I also remember kinda going back to TV stuff. I
Mhm.
remember having a on accident, I did it, but I remember having a subscription to the TV Guide.
Oh, how funny.
For those of you who don't know, back in the day when we only had 17 channels, there was a little book that would come weekly, and Weekly, not weekly,
Wheatley,
Weal.
that would come
And
Wheatley.
correct. And it was called the TV Guide, and it would have a synopsis of whatever show you were gonna watch, and it would tell you what time it was gonna be on, and
They were at every
it was
checkout stand.
fucking amazing. It was one of the greatest things I'd ever
It
discovered.
was a big deal being on the cover of that.
Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I was never on the cover. That would have been miraculous, but it
So
would have
yeah.
been a big deal for
It
sure. I guarantee you I'd have like 12 of them, like,
Oh, yeah, we'd have,
framed and
like
hanging
it
around
would
my
be
house if I did it.
bronzed. Yes.
And then, they had a crossword puzzle in it every week,
Oh, yeah.
and
Oh,
I
yeah.
loved the crossword puzzle, and I used to get so pissed off because other people in our house, whose name I will not mention because I'm pretty sure she's going to be listening to this, would do it before me. And I would get so mad. Like, I didn't know half of the shit. Most of them I was asking her anyways, but it was just like, it's not in my writing. And you did it in pen. And there's no fucking mistakes.
No,
It
and
used to
she
frustrate the
she
shit
would
out of
the
me.
newspaper would hit the porch, and we'd come downstairs to look for the funnies, and she'd already finished it. We're like, "What the f it's been
Yeah.
7 minutes."
Yeah.
Well, this was an easy one. Oh my god.
Yeah. She was pretty masterful.
Yeah, that was an easy one, huh? Yeah, I made 7 mistakes. That was an easy one, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, I saw something the other day that reminded me of you, and I
Oh
know you
god.
had one. I know
Oh
it
god.
because I
Oh
can
god.
see it. Do you remember when you were little, they had these mannequin heads of Farrah Fawcett with her hair on it?
Bitch, yes, of course I do. I burnt the shit out of her hair with my curling iron.
My sister had one of those, a Farrah head.
Mhm. Yeah, and you
Ah,
could do her makeup.
oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was
and it
great.
had a head of hair on her just like she did. Boy, that was so
Yeah,
funny. Made
for a
me think
while,
of that. I was like, "What the hell?"
but then I tried
That's
to
funny.
curl it with my curling iron and I burned the shit out of it.
You did, and you
Yeah,
did.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
not
you
good.
couldn't curl plastic or whatever the fuck that was. It fucked up my curling iron too, so that was great, and of course I didn't tell mom.
Ooh,
Just didn't I just stopped playing with that toy and put that
right,
curling
we'll play
iron
with
somewhere
something
deep in the
else.
back recesses of my
Well, they
closet.
did have a time when they went out to dinner, and, this is when you could, like, leave your kids at home asleep, but I wasn't asleep. So they left, and I got up and played with matches. So, I had a
Funny.
matchbook. Yeah, I had a matchbook, and I was learning that if you take them off and you flick it like that, they'll fly. Like little so I was like,
Yeah.
"Wee, wee," and one goes, "Wee," and the carpet goes up, and I'm like, "Ah," and I went over and stomped it out, and I'm like, "Fuck." So I pushed the couch over the top of the burn mark and ran to bed, and of
They'll
course,
never
there's smoke
notice.
in the house, and the couch
Yeah.
is now 2 inches away from the yeah, I got
Mhm.
caught. Yeah, not good, but yeah,
And you know what is funny? I wasn't there also because I was asleep like a good little girl with
you
all
were
of my
too
stuffed
little.
animals
You were too
covering me.
little to even get up.
Anyway, I am 100% sure they came home, saw that, knew it was you, probably said something like, "Janet," and then, I lost my train of thought.
I don't remember anything happening. I remember doing it, and I remember the fear being put into me.
I knew what this is what happened. They probably looked at it and didn't even just looked at each other and just like, "Janet," and just, like, pushed the couch
Like,
back and we're like,
fuck.
"Well, we're fucked. There's a fucking hole in the fucking carpet now. Good job,
They
Janet."
probably went through and dematched the house at that point.
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They did not, because if you're talking about when we were still at the first house, they
Yeah.
had a fucking container, like a big
With the
ass
long stick
container
ones? Yeah.
filled with matchbooks next to that one on the fucking fireplace. Because I remember, like, I used to take it out and, like, color code, like, separate them all by color and then put them in alphabetical order and then do bullshit like that and, like, stack them up in there and everything. I used to play with it. That's how I played with matches. That was me playing with matches.
I
You,
was
on
going
the
for
other hand,
distance.
caused
Mm.
fucking destruction. I just, like,
Yes.
stack them up different.
I did end up being a firefighter for 9 years, so yeah.
Yeah, look at you go.
We are natural pyromaniacs. It's in our blood.
Bruh. No, 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 you're missing my point. I didn't play with them like that. I was a fucking angel.
Yeah,
I
right.
was a fucking angel
Uh-huh.
who played with matches way differently than
I'm
you.
sure something in my memory will hit after
Mhm.
this where you weren't such an angel and I just didn't remember in time.
Oh, we can talk about when I, wanted to have, I had a friend who, like, at her house, she had one of those beaded curtains
Oh,
that
yeah.
her mom had hung up in her bedroom, and it was the coolest thing ever. And so I took a bunch of my beads and I put them on fishing line.
What kind of beads?
Just
Yeah.
like, "Shut it, you disgusting pig. I was a child, how
I
dare you?"
just asked a question. You always
Oh
have to
my
take it there.
god. I do? I do? Well, yeah, probably. Anyway, I remember taking regular nails, and do you remember our house that it and had we had those slanted, ceilings in our bedrooms?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Oh, you're
took
talking about
regular
second
nails.
house. Yes.
Yeah, I took regular nails And I took all these beads and I like wrapped them around the nail and I drove the nail into the ceiling
Yeah.
with all of the particles falling down on me
Mm,
because it was whatever the fuck it was made out of, not made for
cement.
nails. Cement,
Yeah,
fucking cement.
it's
And
not what you
so
thought it was.
and you know what's great is mom's outside mowing the lawn and I'm doing this every time she starts the mower, I start pounding because I knew she would hear me pounding the nails in there, and I wanted it to be a surprise. I wanted to surprise her with this cool shit that I did in my room, and I
Poor
did it,
mom.
and I put probably 15 holes in this fucking ceiling, and it just didn't look the same, it didn't look the same, but I was still, like, super proud of it. I was just like, "This looks so great. Oh my
But
gosh."
isn't it weird the perspective when you're kids?
Oh, fuck, and as per usual, she lost her fucking mind. She came in and she
Yeah.
was like, "What the fuck, Sally? Oh my god." And I was like, "Wow, she really likes it. Listen to her." No, she was so fucking mad. Oh,
I have one where she was equally mad. Well, we did as much as we didn't, we did cause her a lot of grief here and there. I mean, when we first moved to the second house, I didn't know I was doing anything bad. I thought I was helping, and I took the sickle and I went and cut down every fucking sunflower that was in the backyard, like
oh,
30 of them. I cut them all down because I thought I was helping. I didn't know what they were.
I
Until
bet she didn't I bet she didn't want
got
them
my
cut down.
fucking ass beat for that. I didn't
Yeah.
know. Fuck. I should have asked. Yes, I should have asked before I went out, but I was just trying to be helpful, but it didn't stop me from getting an ass whipping for it.
Well, I don't remember that at all
Yeah.
because I was somewhere being perfect, I'm sure.
Yeah, you were upstairs putting holes in the fucking roof. That's where you
Hey,
were.
only when
Yeah.
the lawnmower was running. So I didn't get as many in there as I wanted to because she
Thank
mowed the lawn
God.
quicker than I thought she was gonna.
I was mowing the lawn back then.
No, she was I promise you she was mowing the lawn because I was listening for the lawnmower so I could hammer while the lawnmower was going. No, it was very strategic with my bullshit
Mhm.
until I wasn't.
Uh-huh. Yep. It always comes to that, doesn't it?
But I mean, that's
Until
one
I
that
wasn't.
she can break the tie on this one. She can let us
That's
know what
funny.
was going on there, but I guarantee you she was outside because she was not in the house. Because I wasn't gonna do dumb shit like that when she was in the house.
Oh, why not?
Um again, strategic.
So you
Very
knew
strategic.
what you were doing was wrong.
No,
Let's get that right.
I didn't know it was
Oh,
wrong. I didn't know it was wrong. I knew that I wanted to surprise her. That's what I
I
wanted. I
see.
wanted to surprise her with it. I didn't think it was wrong because I didn't realize that those nails would cause that much damage. But then once I realized it, I was like, well, I'm committed now.
Oh, fucking
So if we're
Sally.
going to have to patch one hole, we might as well go ahead and patch 14.
Oh, Lord.
So I just
Oh,
kept going
Lord.
with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awesome.
Wow.
That's all I got.
Okay. I have one little funny story. Well, it's not a funny story. I was looking up this site. We have this network of sites. So I go and I look up a site and you look it up by their what they call their code, right?
Mhm.
Like mine has a certain code. So I put in the code of this site I was looking for, and because I have dyslexia, sometimes I flip my numbers. So instead of being like U1, it's 1U. Okay,
Sure.
so I look it up and I'm like, what? Huh? The city is Tunapuna.
What?
Tunapuna. I
Where's
think it's
that?
in Malaysia or something. It's Tunapuna. I sat there and giggled for like 20 minutes going,
Puna puna.
Tunapuna. Oh
Tuna
my God,
puna.
I couldn't stand it. I'm like, oh,
That was a
Tunapuna.
gift. That was a
I,
gift from the
it
internet gods
truly
for
was.
you.
I was like,
It was like, you know what? She
Tunapuna.
fucked up, but let's make it funny.
It was awesome. Yeah, I was like, that's like the best name ever. Tunapuna.
Tuna puna.
But yeah. Well,
I
that's
was
all I
taught.
got. But
Okay.
yeah.
I was watching this one thing. I don't know what it was. And this guy was like, why do we say tuna fish? You don't say chicken bird. And I was like, you know
Good
what?
point.
Why do we say tuna fish? That's what it was.
Yeah,
That's
because
just a
what do we have
throwaway.
optional tuna? We have
Yeah.
tuna chicken, tuna steak,
Tuna, tuna of the sea,
tuna
chicken of the
tamale,
sea.
chicken of the sea. Right? Okay, now we're getting out of control.
Now I understand. Okay.
Yes, now we understand. Tuna fish, not the chicken of the sea. Tuna,
Tuna puna.
tuna puna. Oh my God,
Tuna
isn't that
puna.
great? Tuna
Yes, it is
puna.
great. That is great. Oh fuck.
I was pleasantly giggling. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this
Tuna.
is the perfect time to see tuna puna. Yeah, it was funny.
I need this.
But
Thank you. And then you went back,
all
delete,
right.
delete, delete,
Yeah.
delete, 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 delete,
And I'm
delete.
like,
Let me start over
crap.
here. Let me do what I'm
Crap.
supposed to be doing here
Yeah, now what was I
on
even
the
looking
clock.
for? Yeah, I don't even know what I was doing now.
Well, what are you
That's funny. All
gonna do?
right, well, happy Memorial Day, I guess if there is such a happy
Oh,
Memorial Day.
yes. Enjoy your Memorial Day.
Well, I worked, so
Well, I got paid for it, but I didn't work. But if I
there you go.
had, I would have still got paid for it. But it's
There you
fine.
go.
Whatever. It's a paid holiday, so that's great.
Yeah,
It's my regular
it is for
rest
me too,
day.
but we work every damn holiday but Christmas. It sucks.
Well, I work every damn holiday, so
Yeah. So what's holiday?
yay
I don't
us.
remember. I
Look at us.
know,
We're fucking
right?
amazing.
Thank
Fucking
God.
amazing. All right, so I got to go
All
watch The
right.
Arrival with Charlie Sheen.
Yes, The Arrival with Charlie Sheen and anything Sid and Marty Croft. Get it on.
They still creep me out. I don't know if I can do that.
Come on now.
Well, I'm being honest.
Yes, you
HR
are.
Puff and Stuff. What was the other thing in
Wait,
HR Puff
HR
and
Puff
Stuff?
and stuff freaks you
Witchy,
out, but Land of
Witchy
the
Poo.
Lost doesn't?
No, bitch. I
Sleazax?
fucking hate the Sleazax. Are you kidding me? No,
Okay,
I don't want to
well,
see them
there's
ever.
nothing in any of those other ones that are any worse than a
They're garbage.
Sleazac.
They're
Those things are
garbage.
top of the line scare
Ugh,
factor.
horrible. I've never seen anything in anything ever that have been comparable to the fucking Sleazax.
You know, the first time I saw them, I thought that the only thing that even resembled them was Creature from the Black Lagoon, and that thing
100%.
scared the fucking shit out of me. I
Yeah,
did not want
that
to
one.
go in any dark waters from that point on. I'm like, if I
No.
can't see the bottom, I'm not going in. No, no, no,
Yeah,
no.
same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are Sleazax are just the creature from the Black Lagoon that's mutated
It's like their
onto being on the
spawn. Yeah.
land. Yeah,
They have
they're able
met
to be on land
evolution.
now. Yeah, sons of bitches. Ugh,
Climbed out of the primordial ooze, and now they're pissed.
terrible.
Sleazak.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
All right.
we will catch you guys next time, and I will see you next time. And peace
Yay.
out.
Peace out. Love you.
And
Adopt a pet.
right.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.